So in my last Project ChildSafe video, I talked about the fact that I'm having my first baby in June. So I'm very excited, but again, there are things to think about when you have a child and you have firearms. So I decided to go over to my sister's house and talk to her because she has 2 kids already, and talk to her a little bit about when her kids go over to their friend's house and what kind of conversations they have with the parents about firearms. And vice versa, when kids come to her house, what kind of conversation they have with the parents and the kids. So we're going to go on in and chat. Kids are naturally curious, especially about firearms. That's why it's important to make sure that they understand the safety guidelines in your home and at friends' houses. So I asked my sister and brother-in-law how they would typically approach a conversation with other parents about firearms. They said that getting to know the parents first is number 1.
I like to always have a conversation with the parents and meet them first, and then make sure that the environment that I'm sending my kid to is safe. I would definitely want to know how they were stored. I would want to make sure that the guns were stored safely and that they didn't have, ammo with the guns. They were at least locked up separately and there was no loaded firearms in the house.
Sometimes you'll have to straight up ask if there are firearms in the home. However, other times there are some pretty obvious clues.
If things tip us off, like if they have deer mounts or stuff on the wall, that would suggest that they have firearms in the house, then it would definitely bring up the topic.
Both of my nieces have grown up around firearms, and the oldest has already completed firearms safety. They know that even if a gun looks like a toy, they shouldn't touch it.
Well, if I were at a friend's house and I saw a gun loaded or unloaded and just laying out, I would, first of all, not touch it, stay far away from it, and call my dad.
On the flip side, they make sure that they are being responsible gun owners too.
Yeah, we have a safe that we keep our guns in, and our ammo is separate from the guns always.
Even if you feel that your kids are educated about firearms, it's important to reinforce safety often.
I mean, our kids are pretty well educated with firearms, so they know what to look for, but it would just be reiterating that, if you see any guns laying around, just to call us and let us know so we can take care of the situation.
And definitely not go towards them, just leave them alone, let them be.
This video is brought to you by Women's Outdoor News and Project ChildSafe. Own it, respect it, secure it.